The youth of this church are extraordinary. And when God gives them his priesthood, he is telling all of us that he trusts you. The world needs the Aaronic priesthood of this church to rise up, to shine forth. And I would invite all of the young men of the church to fulfill their duty to God.
Now, before we hear from our speakers this morning, may I mention a matter close to my heart and which deserves our serious attention. I speak of missionary work. First, you young men of the Aaronic priesthood, and to you young men who are becoming elders, I repeat what prophets have long taught, that every worthy, able young man should prepare to serve a mission.
Story, far and wide His love proclaim. Onward, ever onward, as we glory in His name. Onward, ever onward, as we glory in His name. Forward, pressing forward, as a triumph song we sing. God our strength will be, press forward ever, called to serve our King.
Captain Moroni was holding up the banner and the title of liberty, committed to God and family. They were committed to the prophet. They wanted to honor him by obeying the prophet. They knew he was a man of God. And so they began to prepare for war. And they began to dig up the earth. And they heaped the earth up as protection. Boys, as you heap the dirt up and you follow the prophet, as you physically do that work, there's something in that, in honoring the prophet and obeying the prophet, that builds character within you. The works of timber was a way to defend Zarahemla against the Lamanites, physically defend them. Brethren, sometimes we need to build up our walls of defense. Even our first line of defense, when it comes right down to it, you need to build up walls of defense. How is that done? Again, by honoring your covenants. You're building up walls of defense. As you pass the sacrament, as you prepare the sacrament, and as you administer the sacrament, as you honor your priesthood, you build up timbers, works of timber, with pickets to defend yourself against the adversary. Today, we also built a tower. What is a tower used for? You've got this heaps of earth that makes it difficult for the Lamanites to attack. When they get through that, they hit the wall and they climb over the picket. But what are those towers there for? Those towers enable us to see where we are, to see the enemy coming. It allows us to see who we are and to see things for what they are.